Star-Spangled Theater. Presenting Gloria Stewart. Presenting Keenan Wynn. Presenting Geraldine Spreckles. Presenting Lester Allen. Good evening, everyone. This is Gilbert Martin bidding you welcome to the Star-Spangled Theater and turning you over now to the good offices of our Master of Ceremonies, that well-known popular leading man, author, producer, and director, Mr. Bert Lytell. Mr. Lytell, the audience is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Martin. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to be here in the Star-Spangled Theater. I regret to say that Jimmy Dunn, who was to have been with us tonight, is laid up with a bad attack of laryngitis. But Jimmy will be here with us in the theater in the very near future. And now to introduce to you the stars of this evening's performance in an original story entitled Road Romeo, written by E.A. Ellington. The young lady who plays Maybelle, the beautiful and definitely not dumb heroine in our play, is familiar to you through her many outstanding roles in motion pictures. I particularly enjoyed seeing her in The Three Musketeers and Prisoner of Shark Island. She is lovely, Gloria Stewart. Miss Stewart, we've looked forward to having you with us on the Star-Spangled Theater.
Thank you, Mr. Lytell. I love being here, and I want to say I especially like the way you describe the character of Maybelle as being beautiful but not dumb. You know, I've always felt cataloging beauty with dumbness was a fallacy. I know a great many girls in Hollywood who are very pretty and still know enough to come in out of the rain.
She's right, Bert. Beautiful girls are usually plenty smart.
My friends, that was a famous comedian son of a famous comedian father. Keenan Wynn, son of Ed Wynn. I saw him give a swell performance last year and 2 for the show. Now, tell me, my philosopher, Keenan, have you anything to say about the beauty versus brains controversy?
Well, there isn't any controversy. Beautiful girls know all the answers, but they build up the reputation of being dumb so they can take the men over the hurdles.
What a boy. Well, tonight is Tug Mahoney, the well-meaning truck driver. You'll have a chance to trade answers with a beautiful girl.
I don't think a beautiful girl would try to trade answers with a man.
Oh, dear, that was lovely. Geraldine Spreckles, one of the recent attractions in Dewberry, was a lady.
Yes, and she's appearing with us tonight in the role of Madame Ardella.
I thank you, Lester. That voice belongs to one of the finest comedians we have in the show world today. He's been a star in musical comedy for over 20 years. You've recently heard his wit on some of your favorite radio programs. He's Lester Allen. And, Lester, you know, of course, that you're playing 2 roles this evening. You play the character of Francois and later on, George Bumble.
I hope, Bert, I won't use my French accent on the wrong character.
Well, it's all in fun even if you do. Why, Lester, in radio, you have to be prepared for any kind of a part. And tonight, I'm making my debut in a brand new role.
You, Bert? Why, you've played crooks, society men, soldiers, doctors. What have you missed?
I have never played a cuckoo bird.
Uh-oh.
In this play, I don the plumage of a cuckoo and narrate the story. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you hear the sound of the cuckoo bird, you'll know I'm going to talk to you. Yes, here I am, folks. This story is about a truck driver, Tug Mahoney by name. Tug's job is hauling big concrete blocks, and he stacks them as though they were playing cards. Along with the muscle department, Tug is not a bad-looking fellow either. Of course, he hasn't Richard Green's dimples, but he has a pair of 3-foot shoulders that make women forget 5-foot bookshelves. And he's strictly on the level. That's why he's just quit his job.
Well, I'm sorry, Doc, but if Norton takes over this outfit, I quit. I don't work for that sort of guy, no matter what the payoff is.
Well, I hate to see you go, Tug. You've been with us for 5 years. Maybe shipping concrete's getting too tough for you, huh?
Yeah, like taking them wisecracks of yours and ramming them down your throat.
Now, take it easy, Tug. Can't you take a rib?
I'll take a couple and crack them if you get gay again.
Okay. Here's your pay, Tug.
Thanks.
Work is scarce. I hope you don't have no trouble finding something.
Say, don't worry about me, Doc. I can always land a job.
Optimism is a great thing, but Tug's number 11s had dimpled the sidewalk until he was pretty discouraged. Finally, the employment agency sent him out for a job. It was a Fifth Avenue address, and the name on the card was Ardella Devine.
Say, lady, can you tell me where I can find Ardella Devine's place? I guess I'm in the wrong joint. I said, lady, could you tell me where I could...
Pardon me? Were you addressing me?
Oh, excuse me. With that dress you got on, I thought you was a dame.
This is not a dress. This is a smock.
My mistake.
You wish to see me, yes?
I wish to see you, no. I'm looking for Mr. Devine.
Oh, it is Madame Devine. Madame Ardele Devine.
Are you the madam?
No, I am Madame's assistant.
Wait till I see that guy down at the employment agency.
Employment agency? Oh, we wish a chauffeur who will deliver most carefully Madame Devine's Peach Bloom Beauty Preparations.
Peach Bloom Beauty Preparations? I'll kill that guy.
Goodness, lower your voice. They will hear you in the salon.
Sending me out to drive for a beauty salon. How do you get out of here?
Francois? Oh, Francois.
Yes, Maybelle. This way, the door to your right.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Is this our new chauffeur, Francois?
It certainly is not.
Sure, don't you remember, Frenchie? You just hired me.
Please, you said you did not want the position.
Oh, well, that was before Madame Ardella came in.
I'm not Madame Ardella. I don't understand what you mean.
Did you ever look in a mirror, baby?
Stop. This is foolishness enough. You may go.
Yeah, but I'm taking the job.
No. This position is not for you.
What do you mean, not for me?
Francois, we must have someone immediately. The orders are piling up.
But he is not the type.
Type or not, we'll be up to our neck in complaints if those deliveries don't go out soon. Why don't you let Madame talk to him?
As you please, Maybelle. I leave you now, and I wash my hands completely.
They can stand it.
You. This way. Follow me.
Say, it was swell of you to speak up for me, Toots.
I'd suggest Popeye if he came in and said he could drive. We have orders that have to go out.
Oh, go on. Why don't you admit you went for me?
Listen, stupid. If you really need the job, try flexing those Weissmuller muscles at Madame Ardella.
Why?
Because brawn is her favorite breakfast food.
Oh, yeah? What's yours, Toots?
Dead truck drivers.
Oh, that's what gets me, honey. A dame with plenty of fire.
Look, gas and oil man, you might as well put on your brakes because you're wasting a valuable line.
No effort is ever wasted, honey.
That's not what the stork said when he brought you.
Now, Maybelle.
This is Madame's office. What's your name so I can introduce you?
Tug Mahoney. Tug to you. What's yours?
Miss Calais.
How do you spell it?
K-E-L-L-Y. Calais.
Hey, that's a good one. Calais.
Now, Mr. Mahoney, tell me, what about your references?
Oh, Madame Ardella, I got plenty of references.
Have you really?
Yeah, would you like to see them?
No, I rely on my own judgment, and I'm sure you'll do.
Well, thanks.
I suppose Maybelle told you your duties.
Well, I got the general idea I haul cold cream or something.
Yes, my peach bloom preparations. And some evenings when I'm dreadfully tired, I might ask you to drive me home.
Okay, when do I go to work?
Immediately. Maybelle, you can give Tug that uniform Pierre wore.
Pierre?
Oh, but Madame, Pierre's uniform is size 34.
Say, I'm a 40 tall.
It may be a little snug, but I'd like you to start at once if wearing that suit won't inconvenience you.
Well, I guess I can strain a point.
Don't worry, you will. This way, please.
Say, that Madame's a queer duck.
Nearsighted, ain't she?
Only when there's a good-looking man near her.
Oh, I bet you're the jealous type.
That's what my fiancé says.
Say, don't tell me you're engaged.
I am.
Well, who's the lucky guy?
Francois, the man you saw when you first came in.
You mean that guy in skirts?
Don't try to be funny.
I ain't. Comes natural like breathing.
Well, then you ought to hold your breath.
Oh, now quit kidding me, Toots. You ain't serious about that Walt Disney character.
I'm in love with Francois. And furthermore, he's very handsome.
Go on. His face looks like he slept in it.
This is your locker. Here's your uniform. You can change in the washroom.
Change to what? This monkey suit?
Careful. That lavender broadcloth soils easily.
Lavender broadcloth. I used to juggle steel girders. What's this business on the front?
Those are the orchid satin lapels. And I must ask you not to crumple that gold braid.
Lavender broadcloth, orchid satin lapels, gold braid. No, Maybelle, not even for you.
What do you mean?
I'm leaving.
Yellow.
Listen, beautiful, I'm a tough guy, but wearing an outfit like this is something different.
Of course, this takes real courage.
But Maybelle...
Forget it. I knew you wouldn't have the nerve.
Oh, I haven't, huh? Well, give me that suit. Maybe you don't know this, but I was in a ring with Joe Louis once. I swung with my right, I swung with my left.
Then what happened?
They picked me up and I swung again.
Ah, love, what sins are committed in thy name. If the little diaper demon hadn't caused Tug to be smitten by Maybelle's golden-haired charms, he never would have been driving a pansy-hued delivery truck through the streets of Manhattan. It was soul-searing. Then one afternoon, as he sat behind the wheel of the dainty lavender vehicle, waiting for the green light, the worst happened. A terrible voice called out.
Oh, Tuggsy Wugsy!
It was Tug's old road-mate Doc, and he had a half a dozen truck drivers with him.
Why, Tuggsy, where have you been? And just look at that suit.
Now cut it out, Doc. You want people to hear you?
Why, Ducky, you ain't shy, are you? Hey, boys, meet Tuggsy Wugsy. Ain't he cute?
I don't know whether to offer him a slug of tobacco or tip my hat.
Who's your tailor, sweetheart?
All right, now cut it out.
We girls have missed you something awful, Tuggsy.
Now listen, Doc, I ain't taking that. Now get out of the car.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I do believe him is cross.
Careful, Chuck. He'll throw his powder puff at you.
All right, come on down, the rest of you. I'll take you on four at a time.
Try taking me first, honey bunch.
I will.
Oh!
Come on, get away with that, Doc.
Hey, beat it, guys. It's a car.
Break it up, you hoodlums. I said break it up.
Come on. Give me another minute, officer. One more minute. I gotta land this guy one good one.
Says you.
Says me.
Good night. He missed and hit the officer.
Well, people still point to the dent on the southeast corner of Fifth Avenue and 42nd Street as the place where Tug knocked four of the boys' heads together. Oh, it was a very successful street brawl. The next morning, Maybelle arrived at the police station to bail Tug out. Tug could only see her with one eye, but, oh, she looked like an angel.
All set, Maybelle?
Uh-huh. Let's go, and not through the park.
Say, how about having chow mein at the Chinaman's tonight, huh?
Sorry, but I'm having onion soup with Francois.
Won't it be tough telling which is which?
Oh.
Oh, gee, this air smells good.
How can you tell with your nose all taped up?
I got a mouth, ain't I? Honest, Maybelle, I'm a great guy when you get to know me.
I'll deny myself that pleasure.
But my intentions are honorable, honey. I want to marry you.
What do you know about marriage?
What does anybody know? Marriage is like a cafeteria. Man grabs what looks good to him and pays for it later.
Well, I'm not interested. Too many marriages end in the divorce court.
Ours wouldn't, baby. We'd fight it out to the bitter end.
The answer is no. Let me out here, Tug.
Oh, now, what's your hurry? I'm going with you.
No, you're not. You're making a delivery in New Rochelle. The bottle's in the back of the car.
New Rochelle? Say, that's a long haul.
So what? Mrs. Roger Heppelworth is an important customer. She just had her face lifted.
They'll steal anything these days.
Not quite. You're still at large.
Oh, now, listen, Maybelle. Why don't you drive out with me?
It's impossible.
All right. Watch your step, honey.
Goodbye now. Be careful of that bottle in back. It's a special peach bloom mud pack.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Peach Bloom Mud Pack. What a He-Man cargo.
Tug berated his unfortunate lot, but where the fates lead, we must follow. Even though they travel the post road to New Rochelle.
Hey, you look out.
I'm sorry, sir. Terribly sorry.
Well, you're lucky I didn't hit you.
Indeed I am, sir. I owe my life to the splendid trigger action of your mind. I study minds. Do you mind if I look at your mind?
Huh?
My name is Bubble. George Bumble. I'm very pleased to know you.
All right, you're pleased to know me. Now, let me get started.
Certainly. You ain't traveling up the post road, are you?
Yes, I am.
Can you imagine that? The world as big as it is, and yet here's two of us going the same way. I don't suppose you'd mind if I rode along with you?
Well, hop in. I guess it'll be okay. Say, character, what else do you do besides study skulls?
To be truthful, I'm doing nothing right now.
Oh, that's tough.
Yes, the trouble with doing nothing is it's hard to find out when you're through.
Say, Bumble, the more you talk, the less I like your conversation, so just keep quiet and don't bother me.
Your order is law, sir. I'll take a nap in the back of the car if you don't mind.
Well, suit yourself. I'll holler when we get to New Rochelle.
Oh, don't bother. When we get to New Rochelle, it'll holler at me.
Hey, Bud, I turn off at this next road. You better get out. Can't you hear me back there? I said we turn off.
All right. So turn off.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing, my friend, not a thing.
Well, I'll be doggone. All right, now, what's the big idea?
Oh, great idea. I'm enjoying myself, my friend. Nice ride, nice car, nice liquor.
Oh, so that's what it is. Well, take your bottle and beat it.
Not polite to take a pal's liquor. Besides, it's all gone.
What do you mean, my liquor? I never touched this stuff.
Then someone left a bottle. Best drink I ever tasted.
Let me see that bottle quick.
Here it is. It's a shame it's all gone.
Good night, Mrs. Hepperwood's mud pack.
Come again, friend? I thought I heard you say Mrs. Hepperwood's mud pack.
That's what I did say, you ungrateful bum. I give you a lift, you drink the freight.
Freight?
Yeah, freight, cargo. That bottle was full of some society dame's face mask.
Oh, and now poor little woman will have to wear her own face.
Well, nobody will want to wear yours when I get through with it.
I mustn't get excited, pal. We'll fix things. Never let it be said George Bumble let a pal down.
Now, listen, Bumble, I've been stung once. Scram.
I got it. It's very simple.
What's simple?
The solution. We'll make the lady some more face pack.
Oh, that should be easy.
Sure. We'll mix a little mud and water. Dame won't know the difference. You won't lose your job. It's a great idea.
What is there about me that attracts idiots?
Now, let's get busy. Work for idle fingers. There's plenty of mud down here. Put it right in the bottle.
You can't do that.
Why not? Looks just the same already.
But look, Dopey, say, it don't look bad.
Swell concoction. Bumble's Beauty Bubbles.
Let me have a gander at that. Well, it's not quite the right color.
Well, there's a bottle of green paint back here. Give it a lovely color.
Yeah, what at that?
There, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, if you give it a quick look.
You got some car grease, pal? We got to make it nice and smooth.
No. Car grease wouldn't be any good.
It's good for a car, ain't it?
Yeah, but this ain't for a car. It's for a dame's face.
Is there any difference?
Well, I don't know, but we'll find out if her teeth start knocking.
Things move fast from now on, friends. So I'll only take a moment to tell you that Tug made his delivery and returned to Madame Ardella's, and Francois was annoyed at his delay.
Oh, you are as slow as a turtle. 3 hours to make one little delivery.
Well, see if you can make better time with that lavender baby carriage.
Physical labor is beneath me. I depend on my brains for a livelihood.
You must be on a diet.
Oh, so you make a fool of me, huh?
No, the dog beat me to it.
Now, boys, are you two complimenting each other again?
Me compliment that walking bottle of cologne?
You are lucky my mother, she brought me up to be a gentleman.
Your mother must have had a great sense of humor.
Quiet, boys. This is a beauty salon, not Madison Square Garden. Hello, Madame Ardella's. Oh, yes. Did Mrs. Hepperworth wish to speak to Madam? She can't speak. Why, yes, right away.
What's biting old Lady Hepperworth?
Well, I don't know, but something awful must have happened. Her husband wants to talk to Madame Ardella.
I'll tell her, Maybelle. I have a wave waiting to be combed, and I must give a pedicure.
Yeah, I better go, too.
Tug, where are you going?
Well, I got a comb waiting to be waved, and I got to get myself a pedigree.
Huh?
Oh, what am I saying? I mean, I got to go.
Oh, there you are, Tuggles. I must see you.
Look, madam, let go of my coat, will you? I have to go.
I want you to tell me what you think of this new flavored lipstick.
But, madam, I got my own problems.
Madame Ardella, you have a call waiting.
Oh. Now, Tuggles, just sit down for a moment. Relax. I'll take care of this, then we can talk. Hello? How do you do, Mr. Hepperworth? Is there something What? Would you repeat that? My peach bloom mask. But it can't be. Why, that's impossible.
So long, Maybelle.
Tug, you stay here.
There must be some mistake. It never happened before. Yes? Yes, we'll be out right away. Goodbye. Oh.
What is it, madam? What happened?
Oh, the peach bloom pack, Mrs. Hepperworth's special kind. Tug, you remember it?
Yeah, I remember it.
It's hardened on Mrs. Hepperworth's face.
But it's supposed to harden, Madame Ardella.
Yes, but it won't come off.
You mean it's on tight?
Tight. It's on permanently.
There's not a second to waste here. The whole of Madame Ardella Devine's personnel left immediately for Mrs. Hepperworth's. Now they're at her home, and everyone's talking at once.
Well, it's unfair.
It's impossible.
I've never heard of anything like this.
Come in here and look at my wife.
There. You see what I mean?
She looks like Frankenstein with a hangover.
Have you tried anything to remove the mask, Mr. Hepplewhite?
We've tried everything.
How long has it been on?
2 hours. He hasn't been able to speak since it hardened.
Is it really hard?
Tap it and see.
Oh, my goodness. Maybelle, get those cold creams in the car. Francois, help me lift Mrs. Hepplewhite.
Of course, madame.
Yes, madam. Come with me, Tug.
Listen, Maybelle, cold cream won't never take that stuff off.
What do you think will, Tug?
Well, I think we ought to try a blowtorch.
We might injure her face.
What face?
Regardless of what it looks like, Tug, we must be careful. A woman's face is her fortune.
If that's the case, she must be on relief.
I can't understand how this could have happened. But face packs are really good. Madame Ardella uses the same one all the time.
No, she don't.
She does, too. You know she's very beautiful.
Yeah, in a sort of gruesome way.
Tug, something must have happened to this one particular bottle.
Well, what are you looking at me for?
You delivered this. Do you know anything about it?
Who, me? Why, no.
Come on.
Say, if you think I'd give some guy a lift, and then he'd drink what was in the bottle, and I'd fill it up with my own mixture, you're crazy.
I thought so.
Well, how did I know he was going to drink it?
Imagine drinking liquid clay.
Oh, that's nothing. We used to have to hide the sterno from my old man.
What did you put in Mrs. Hepplewhite's bottle?
Well, I mixed up a little of this and a little of that.
What was a little of this and a little of that?
Well, some mud I found and a little car grease. And a shot of green paint.
An Irishman like you would add the St. Patrick's touch.
So what? Did that hurt it?
Naturally, that's what did it. The green paint. You wait here. I'll take care of this. Madame Ardella, I know what we need for Mrs. Hepplewhite.
For goodness sake, tell me then.
Some good, strong paint remover.
Are you crazy, girl?
No, but I just remembered I accidentally spilled some paint in the bottle when I made up the order.
Oh, and you dare to admit it. You careless, stupid, incompetent little fool. You're through. Discharged.
Hey, now, you tell her the truth. I ain't letting no girl take the rap
Be
from me.
quiet, Tug.
Quiet nothing. This is my funeral. I mixed that stuff.
You?
Yeah, me.
So, you both conspired to ruin me. Francois, did you hear that? These grass snakes are working together.
Maybelle, I can never forgive these.
Well, what do you want to do about it, Francois?
Well, if you are on cat hoots with this man, then our engagement, she is over.
Say, you can't give her the air.
I'll say you can't. I broke our engagement 10 minutes ago.
Then get out, both of you.
I'm glad to go. I was sick and tired of working for you anyway. Goodbye, Francois.
Maybelle, maybe I think this thing over.
Scram before I curl you bang.
Well, we'd better start looking for a hitch into town.
Gee, Maybelle, I'm sorry I got you fired.
Well, feel sorry for yourself. You're fired, too.
Yeah. Well, let's get out of here before something else happens.
Nothing else could.
Just 1 minute, please.
Uh-oh.
It's Mr. Hepplewhite.
Yeah, he's probably looking to beat me up.
On the contrary, my friend, I owe you my heartfelt thanks.
The guy's nuts.
Must be the shock.
For 20 years, I have slept beside a woman whose face has resembled that of an Egyptian mummy, a cake of Roquefort, and a Halloween hobgoblin. To put it clearly, Mrs. Hepplewhite has been a face mask addict.
The guy is off his trolley.
You have to humor them.
Now, however, due to your brilliant concoction, Mrs. Hepplewhite has been permanently cured. In fact, she's given me her word that in the future she will retire with her face unembellished.
That's bad enough.
Tug. Well, that sounds very well for you, Mr. Hepplewhite, but Tug is out of a job.
Oh, that could be remedied, young lady. I'm sure I can use a young man in my own firm.
You ain't in the hair-curling racket, are you?
Oh, stocks and bonds. Here's my card.
You really give him a job?
I will consider it a privilege. A man with his ingenuity should go places.
That's what Madame Ardella just told me.
Oh, forget them, Tug. This is a marvelous opportunity.
Then I'll see you in my office at 9 tomorrow.
On the dot.
Here comes Madame Ardella.
Tug? Oh, Tug. I hope he hasn't gone.
Looks like Madame Ardella got an extra knife she forgot to throw.
She doesn't sound angry.
Oh, Tug, I'm so glad you're still here. Something miraculous has happened.
Francois shot himself.
No. We've just removed the mask from Mrs. Hepplewhite's face, and it worked wonders. She's beautiful.
Oh.
She wants to see you right away, Mr. Hepplewhite.
Yes, Madame Ardella.
Wonderful.
Oh, I hope so. Hey, Mr. Hepplewhite, does this make a difference with me and that job?
What do you think, traitor?
Tug, forget about him. You found a gold mine.
What do you mean, Maybelle? He's found a gold mine.
It's his formula, Madame Ardella, and he's the only one who knows where to get that wonderful clay.
But he'll tell me.
Oh, sure. What do I want with some old... Ow. Now, quit kicking me, Maybelle.
He'll tell you for $10,000.
You can't do this.
Yes, we can. Most women use beauty packs, and they're very beneficial. This one will be worth a fortune. Perhaps we'd better say $20,000, Tug.
20?
You said 10,000 before.
Yes, but Tug changed his mind.
I won't give you a cent more than 10,000.
You mean you'll really give me 10,000? Oh, now quit it, Maybelle.
Tug says he'll compromise. 15,000.
It's robbery.
Well, forget it then.
No, I'll write you a check. Wait right here.
All right, but hurry.
Don't go away. I'll be right back.
Gosh, Maybelle.
Well, that's that, Tug. What are you going to do with all the money?
Well, gee, I'll have to think.
Think hard, Tug.
Well,
What do you want more than anything in the world?
Well, let's see. I know.
What, Tug?
My own fleet of trucks.
Oh.
Yes, sir. I'll spend $14,998 for trucks.
Well, that still leaves $2, Tug.
That's for our marriage license, honey.
Our marriage license. Oh, Tug, I always wanted to marry a truck driver.
Thank you, Miss Gloria Stewart, Mr. Keenan Wynn, Miss Geraldine Spreckles, and Mr. Lester Allen for your splendid performances. And now, next week, ladies and gentlemen, we have a specially written radio play with Mr. Monty Woolley, the star of The Man Who Came to Dinner. I'm sure that thousands of you have seen and enjoyed that brilliant performance of his. He's one of the premier character actors of the American theater. And in addition to him, there's a boy of whom I personally am very fond and very proud of, Mr. MacDonald Carey, who has made a great personal hit playing with Miss Gertrude Lawrence and The Lady in the Dark. I happen to be in the same play with them. He's the lucky devil. He gets the girl. I don't. Now, when a fellow can take a girl like Gertie Lawrence away from you and you still like him, he must be an awful nice boy. Well, I like him, and I predict one of the most brilliant futures in the American theater for Mr. MacDonald Carey, whom you'll hear next week. And now, this is Bert Lytell as your master of ceremonies saying good night to all of you out there from all of us here in the Star Spangled Theater.
This evening, ladies and gentlemen, the Star Spangled Theater presented E.A. Ellington's original radio drama, Road Romeo. Special music for this production was written by Tom Bennett and conducted by Paul Laval. This is the National Broadcasting Company.